everybody, welcome back to my channel. I am Aphrodite, aka Madam Suave. If you are new here, I would like to welcome you to the community. Be sure to check the description box below and like, comment, share, and subscribe if you feel called to. Remember that energy is timeless and fluid. This could be past, present, or future energy. Flip roles if they need to be reversed, and only take a resonates, leaving the rest for what it's meant for. So the title of today's message is If These Walls Could Talk. So I am picking up on this is someone that you are trying to help, okay? We have been picking up on the fact that you guys are going through multiple transitions at this time. So this could have to do with marriage, family, work related. This could also have to do with loss or some sort of transition that is happening in life, okay? Now, I do know that we have like a lot of cross-watcher energy, okay? So sometimes I do try to read for both sides just to kind of like mediate between what is going on. However, I'm going to try to just, like I said, flip roles if they need to be reversed because it's kind of doing a lot of mental gymnastics, okay? It's a lot of work. So either you or them could be feeling one way but doing the opposite. So that I was feeling that, especially because when we are talking about someone who you are trying to help, okay? So it's like they are feeling a lot and wanting the comfort and love, but feel as though accepting the comfort is also them accepting a reality that they are not yet ready to accept and face. For those of you who are dealing, this is some sort of like loss, okay? So if this has anything to do with loss, it is that they are not wanting to say goodbye or possibly see sad faces around them or to be seen in the state that they are in. It could also be trying to preserve the good times, okay? So this could be causing friction and confusion because remember how I was picking up on a push and pull kind of effect, okay? So maybe you're feeling very confused because someone, and like I said, when you are going through, turbulent experiences in life, sometimes, their emotions are all over the place and they are feeling multiple things at once. So sometimes it can be very confusing to those of you who are around them or surrounding them, okay? So this could be causing friction and confusion between you guys, but also this could be causing friction and confusion like in the family as well. And we're going to get into it eventually here, okay? This could be someone who you have only seen be strong or possibly the glue of the family, okay? So head of the household. Now, this could be a male figure. I was picking up on a male figure, but this does not have to be a male figure. It just means, someone who holds down the fort, okay? So this could, if this is like a single parent or something, or, the person who potentially like raised you or something like that, okay? Or they don't even have to be the person who raised you. This could just be a very, very strong and significant figure in your family, okay? They could be feeling like they're letting the family down by no longer being able to be around, okay? And, I know that may sound crazy, but, sometimes that just is how it is, especially when you are, the glue that kind of holds the family together, especially if you come from a family who you are a very dysfunctional family, okay? Or also, like I said, this could be, like a father figure or some sort of a male figure, head of the household, or just a very, very strong patriarch, okay, in your family or paternal figure. Maybe they are the one that is used to constantly being the one to take care of everyone and kind of like maybe being in that vulnerable position of having everyone else kind of like try to take care of them, cater to them, worried about them. Maybe it just makes them feel, a little overwhelmed, okay? This could be an overwhelming feeling for them. For some of you, this doesn't have to only be physical death, but maybe something changed in their ability to provide or some sort of truth that could or did alter the perception you had of them, or this may be what they thought or think, okay? So in this, I'm kind of getting into marriage energy, okay? So for some of you, this could have to do with marriage, but also you could be a parental figure here, and there is some sort of truth that may have been spoken to you, about a child perhaps. So like I said, take it how it resonates and put it where it needs to go. Or also, like I said, because if this is work related too, this could be like a boss or something, okay? So a boss, maybe something of that nature. Put it where it fits for your situation, okay? Yes, this could have been some sort of immoral wrong, okay? So this could also, I am picking up on friend energy also, okay? Some sort of immoral wrong that really disappointed you, but you do still love them. It just may be hard for them to see, or something you're still wrapping your head around, okay? So you may still have a lot of questions at this time, or you are grieving more than one thing, okay? So like I said, if you're dealing with a physical loss, maybe you are not simply grieving the fact of, maybe it is not just the physical loss that you are grieving. Maybe it is also, grieving that person, okay? Feeling like that person is no longer there, or that person is no longer who, you once knew them to be. That could also be something that you're grieving as well. It doesn't have to just be, the loss of life, okay? Sometimes we grieve people while they are still alive. Also, for some of you, you could be feeling as though you've failed as a parent. But one thing I want to say, right, the fact that you even care, the fact that you are even like reflecting on, where you could have or may have went wrong as a parent, says a lot about your character, okay? And says a lot about, the care that you take in, raising your children. And you cannot control everything. You cannot prevent everything. Some things are out of your control. And we all have blind spots and we all make mistakes. It's fine to reflect on these things, but it's also important not to kind of like internalize these things, right? Because like I said, everyone has free will. Everyone makes their own decisions. So you can only do so much as a parent to kind of prepare your children for life, adulthood, okay? Or however, whatever you may be feeling guilty for. Maybe you lost a child, okay? Maybe you lost a child and you're feeling guilty about something, all right? But this is kind of what I'm getting. This loss that someone could be dealing with or preparing for, okay, could be causing strain on the entire family. So, you know, usually when people experience loss in families, there's a whole bunch of, there can be, especially if you are a dysfunctional family, okay, there can be a lot kind of surrounding, what are we gonna do, like, say finances, cost of different things. What are you gonna do, like, once they're gone, like if they have bills that need to be paid off, or etc. Okay, so kind of what I'm getting is this could be causing strain. I don't know what, but something is causing strain, okay, on the entire family. But it's important not to point blame at anyone, because you cannot prevent everything, and some things are out of your control, as I said before, okay? But also, like I said, we're picking up on this marriage energy, okay? There could be some bickering going on pertaining to bills, and I think I mentioned it later on, okay? So there could be some sort of bickering as far as it goes to bills, as far as it goes to responsibilities. Maybe this is something that you guys may have talked about, and it kind of, when you guys talked about it, everything sounded great, but then once you were actually in the moment of needing to kind of handle these things, something went awry, something went wrong, and things are not working as it should, or you feel that it should, okay? And like I said, life does happen, and like I said, a lot of you are going through transitions, so I don't know if there's some sort of transition that made something, a little trickier, a little harder, but this is kind of where it comes to, like, remembering that, marriage is a partnership, okay? And so you can't really point the finger at anyone, right? And then at one point, it's fine, if one person, made a mistake, but then it's like, okay, what are we going to do about it, right? So if we're a partnership, what are we going to do about it, rather than sitting there and harping on the problem is something I'm picking up on, okay? It may feel like your whole world is falling apart or caving in, but that does not mean that it has to, okay? So making sure that you are not speaking out of emotion. So process your feelings alone before you go and take them to, whoever you are trying to communicate to. Make sure that you are not saying anything from an emotional place or anything that you may possibly regret, okay, later on, or also causing more pain than necessary or more than you need to. As I said, you could be fighting over bills. There could have been some sort of dishonesty in the relationship, okay? So maybe, like, prior to taking that big step, there could have been some sort of dishonesty in a relationship, or maybe someone, like I said, is just going through a rough patch and they need some help, okay? Also, someone here, you could be in a leadership role, okay? And I was picking up on someone, like, maybe you are constantly going through cycles of death. Maybe you are someone who, maybe you work in the health field, or you do something involving saving lives, etc. And so maybe you constantly have families that blame you for the loss of lives, whether it's your fault or not, and maybe you did do everything that you could possibly do. So maybe this is something that you often grieve a lot of people, because you are constantly in a place where you are experiencing death. Or maybe for some of you live in areas where you are constantly seeing death as well, okay? So it could be that you are in this, like, constant repeated cycle, and you almost do not have time to rest and kind of take care of your mental health. And for some of you, like I said, if this is a job field, it may be good for you, if you can, if it's possible, to kind of take some time off for yourself, okay? Take some time off for yourself to get your mental health together, okay? Because, like, if you're not all together mentally, it's very hard to perform, right? It's very hard to perform. This could just be, like a heavy weight that you carry with you that you kind of need to release, right? Kind of need to release. And, like, when you go back, maybe you'll be in a place, not to say that those circumstances will not still be there, or those problems won't still be there, but you'll be able to handle it a little differently than maybe you are now. But you might just, like I said, need some time to kind of recuperate, okay? Also, for some of you, okay, so when people are transitioning over, especially like a loved one, okay, and you have family that is, like, around you arguing and stuff, this can put more stress on the person that is already in, I don't want to say distress, right? But it's like it's causing disruption to the peace that they are trying to maintain as they are transitioning over, okay? And I have seen this happen, okay? They don't like it. It's very disruptive, and especially because they feel like they are leaving, especially if this is, like I said, a person who is like the glue of your family. It makes them feel like you are not going to be able to survive without them, or like, their work here isn't done, or like they cannot move on peacefully. Depending on what you are fighting about or what you are fighting over, this could also have them feeling like they are the cause of it, all of the chaos, okay? Or, like I said, they are worried that you won't be okay once they're gone. For someone who has already passed on, there is some sort of relationship that could be at odds that they want you to repair, okay? So this could be in your family. It's like they're tired of hearing you bicker over things that they feel like very trivial and doesn't matter, and to where family is everything, okay? So this could be someone who is very, very big on family, who prioritizes family. They do not want to see their family go through shit and shambles, okay? Once they are gone, or like I said, if this person is already gone, there is something that needs to be repaired that they are really wanting you to repair, okay? This could have been like a long ongoing feud that needs to be put to an end, or maybe you felt like something was unrepaired before they left, but it is never too late, okay? The grieving process is more for, you know, the living than it is the dead. So for them, it's like when I say, you know, a soul might not fully be at peace, or they're like stuck, sometimes it's because their lack of peace comes more from you not being at peace. So it's like whatever you need to do to kind of make peace with whatever you feel like may have been unresolved is going to be more for you than them. But it's like once you free yourself from that burden, whenever you free yourself from that guilt that you may be feeling, or lack of peace or unresolvement, then they can also be free and at peace as you liberate your own self from what you are feeling. You may want to do like a small personal ceremony, ritual, or a tribute, okay? Whatever makes you feel good, whatever, you know, kind of helps you to kind of ease whatever distress that you may be feeling, or whatever you need to say, whatever you need to get off of your chest, you know, go ahead and do it. And like I said, like they are here, they are present, they are listening, you know what I'm saying? But yes, it's like their lack of peace comes more from you not being at peace, because their soul does still remember you, okay? Their soul remembers you. You know, memory is stored, okay? So some of you are fighting or resisting the truth, but the truth is what liberates you, okay? So water bearer of truth and life. Whew. Yes, so either there is a truth that you are fighting or resisting against, or there is a truth that you are fighting and resisting against telling, okay? But yes, water bearer of truth and life. So knowing opens possibilities and avoids unnecessary problems and issues, right? And so you need water to grow, okay? You need water to grow. So depriving yourself from knowing the truth doesn't change reality. It just keeps you unaware. So, and then you end up living a life of avoiding and confinement. So this shuts you off from other possibilities. You have less possibilities, less experiences, or when you finally find out the truth, it's too late or hurts worse because it's been festering, okay? And so this becomes an unhealed wound that's become infected. So this is more damage that needs to be undone. I was also hearing nerve damage. Someone could have literal nerve damage, okay? So nerve damage. So it's like when you leave these things to fester, it's like the smallest of things can strike a nerve, right? So right, because it's unhealed. So it's like every little single thing kind of triggers you. And this is why I say, you know, some triggers can be bad, some triggers can be good, but it's like ultimately, you know, those triggers do tell you something. It tells you that something is unhealed. It is communicating something to you, and you are responsible for your own triggers. Now that does not mean that someone cannot, you know, help you with those triggers, but if you are not also working to healing those things, if you are not working with them as a team, especially if this is like in some sort of partnership, in some sort of marriage, it is going to cause a strain on both of you, and especially them, right? Because then they feel like they have to walk on eggshells with you. And this is something that I mentioned later on, but they feel like they are going to feel like they have to walk on eggshells, right? And so you have to be doing your part, right? Because you cannot, another person can technically not heal you, okay? They can aid you in the healing process, but you have to do the work on your own to resolve what issues that may be unresolved within yourself, okay? Either for you or them, okay? So like I said, because I don't know. So like I said, flip those things reverse, but you could be holding yourself back from expressing some sort of truth, or you feel like you have to, like I said, walk on eggshells with them, or your freedom is being restricted, especially in expression. Feeling like you have to put your life on hold to not cause conflict, but this is causing strain on you. Very confused about what to do, feeling like you can't make a move without them getting upset about something, and this is causing fear and lots of anxiety. So like I said, for some of you, this has to do with relationship. For others of you, this could have to do with some sort of loss. Yes. So I'm also getting that you're having to make some sort of tough decision, and you have to think about what benefits the majority here, okay? Because they are moving like a wrecking ball, and at this point you have decided that you cannot just sit around and wait for something bad to happen. Especially, like I said, if you are, when I say thinking about the majority, so either this is you kind of thinking about your household, your family, or this could have to do, like I said, this could be business related, okay? So I don't know, maybe you are, like I said, in some sort of leadership position, in some sort of leadership role. So this could also be like a rampant employee, okay? Or for someone, you are the employee, maybe under some sort of rampant boss who is basically a ticking time bomb, okay? Now for some of you, you got out before anything could go wrong, okay? Some of you got out, okay? But there is some sort of tough decision that you are having to make at this time. This could be a familial decision that you are making, like some sort of unison decision that is needing to be made, okay? Their Hail Mary was unsuccessful and they are hanging on by a brittle hair strand, okay? That's literally what I was hearing. So someone could be in deep debt. I was hearing IRS. Keep it together, okay? Keep it together. Okay. Okay. Okay, we got it. Okay. Okay, so some oh gosh. Okay. Okay. So I'm getting the energy that some of you aren't shit. Okay. I don't know why, but when I was getting this download, I could not stop laughing. So I don't know what the hell. I couldn't figure out why I couldn't stop laughing. So I'm trying to get it together and just read it normal. Okay, so I don't like, so you're gonna have to forgive me if I start laughing. Like, I don't know what it is. I don't know, and I couldn't figure it out. So someone right, every time. Okay. Whew. Okay, so okay, we got this. We got this. We got this. Okay. Bro, I need to get through this. This is ridiculous. Okay. So someone could be in deep debt. I was hearing IRS. And this is something oh gosh. Oh gosh. Oh. Okay. I got it, you guys. Okay. Someone may be having, because I was like, why the fuck am I laughing? Okay, someone could be having like a mental breakdown, but it's like a manic breakdown, okay? Because I feel normal now. Now that I realize why I'm laughing, I feel normal again, so I can just read it regular. Hopefully. But okay, someone could also be having, yes, like I said, some sort of manic breakdown, and so maybe they are laughing very like manically, okay? Or it's just like you don't understand, like I said, you don't understand why they're laughing, or they're laughing randomly at things that should not be funny, or it's just like, I don't know, okay? Their mood could just be very, very weird, okay? And so this could be like some sort of panic or stress laughing, or they just laugh at the wrong things, okay? Whatever is happening is no longer behind the scenes, but it is on full display. I was hearing that this is bad for business, scaring the customers away. Oh gosh. Okay, no. Some of y'all ain't shit. Okay, I'm just getting that some of y'all ain't shit. Y'all ain't shit. But maybe you could have been continuously maybe you could have been continuously telling this person, you know, and okay, so oh my gosh. So whew, okay. So maybe you could have been continuously, you know, telling this person or trying to help this person, and so now you're kind of just like watching them run around with like a chicken with their head cut off. Like, it's just like, it's it's like you don't know what to do. It's kind of like what I'm feeling is like you are just throwing your hands up and you can't help but to laugh at this point. Like, you tried, like you literally tried. And so now it's just like it is a shit show, okay? It's a shit show. But yeah, so scaring the customers. Okay, some of you are also very goofy, okay? So some of you, maybe you're just really, really goofy, okay? Because I'm trying my damnedest. I'm almost done, okay? So Let me not repeat that. So scaring the customers away, okay? Scaring the customers away. I was hearing scared money don't make money, but they were absolutely a fearless scammer, okay? They're just scamming people left and right, and they were fearless in it. And now maybe all of that is kind of catching up to them, and it's kind of like maybe you are laughing at them because you like karma has caught up to you, like, and there's nothing that they can say or do. It's just like, damn, like it's a big fat damn, okay? Someone is getting shut down, or you could possibly be leaving someone. I was hearing annulment, so this could be for someone that you were not married for that long. Okay. Yes, but you are high-tailing it out there like Training Day and Marine Corps, okay, is what I was hearing. Also, a corpse is significant. You could also be feeling like your house is haunted, or strange things are happening as a result of someone in your house, okay, and you are getting the hell out of Dodge, all right? So, I made it through my, okay, now, but let me just, before I end, let me just say, my ancestors specifically told me, don't laugh on camera. They said, do not laugh. And I was like, all right, I got you. Like, I'm gonna have it together by then. I'm not gonna laugh, because I couldn't figure out why I was laughing. I was like, I could not figure out why I was laughing. And I was like, so I don't know what this is. I was like, I don't know whose energy this is, but like, I could not stop laughing. Like, it was uncontrollable laughter. And so that's what I was like, but anyways, I'm like, they told me not to laugh, but here I am, laughing on camera. They told me don't even say that you were trying not to laugh. But anyways, you know what? I'm not thinking person. I just do what I do, and it is what it is. So anyways, that is the end of the message, okay? If you guys enjoyed this message, if you enjoy my content, my energy, etc., I do ask that you like, comment, share, and subscribe if you feel called to. And I'll see you guys on next time. Love you all. Bye.